Welcome to Tuesday, February 28th, NJHS virtual meeting. Okay, so we're going to start off by discussing hours. So to turn in hours, this is a review. Find Miss Leek's office on the 7th grade floor. Place the hours in the box outside of her office. So many of you said that you couldn't find the box wasn't there. The box is out all quarter long, and we only take it in at 3 o'clock on the day it's due. So that will not be an excuse we will consider. Do not mess with other people's hour sheets. And please don't turn your hours into your leaders itself. Please put it in the box because even we make human errors and we might misplace the sheets. So if you have multiple pages, staple the papers together and write your name on all of them. Please don't turn one in on Tuesday and the next one in on Friday because it makes it really hard to keep track of your service. If you have service later in the week, just wait till the service is over and turn in all your service together. If you need forms signed by Miss Leek for recycling or anything else, place all your forms stapled in the bin and on the top with a sticky note or a piece of paper taped down to it, write "need to be signed." Please do not ask Miss Leek to sign your forms in the hallway or during leopard time. Again, it's human error. You might misplace the form. She might not sign what she needs to sign. And when we tally up the hours, we will not count your hour service. Finally, Media Center hours must be signed by librarians or a supervisor in the Media Center. That is not to be signed by Miss Leek. Hours without signatures or emails will not count. So last quarter, a bunch of you had hours without a signature from a supervisor or without an email. This time, if you have that, we're not going to count any of your hours.
Hours continued. So for third quarter, our individual hour requirement is raised to 3 hours, and they're due on March 29th by 3 p.m. The NJHS goal will be 500 hours. Sadly, for second quarter, we had less than first quarter hours, and we're going to try to bring that back up in the third quarter.
Buzzword is peanut butter. So hours and other issues. Late hours. The box for the hour sheet will be removed at 3 p.m. on March 29th. This is the end of quarter 3. This is the last day you have to submit your hours. Students who turn in their hours late will be put on probation. We started handing out probation letters and we're going to get really serious about it now. Incomplete hours. Students who have less than 3 hours of service will be placed on probation or get a written warning depending on your record with NJHS. So grades. Miss Leek has started looking at NJHS members' grades more closely. Many of you are getting dismissal letters if your grades don't reach the NJHS standard. So the GPA requirement is a 3.8 GPA, and if you have any questions about that, please ask your teachers or see Miss Leek. Meetings. So members not watching or attending meetings will also be placed on probation. A lot of you have gotten written warning letters because you have not completed meeting reflections or you haven't attended physical meetings.
Okay, service. We have multiple service opportunities in school and outside the school. So in school, we have recycling, flag duty. We can volunteer in teachers' classroom before or after school. Leopard time or lunch do not count unless it's peer tutoring. And then we also have media center volunteering. Second buzzword, cupcakes. Service opportunities outside the school include animal shelters, food banks, and churches. Mills Madness. Mills Madness is this Friday on March 3rd. And NJHS is going to be volunteering during this event. We have 3 shifts of service, and volunteers of this event will help set up, organize, and run games. Volunteers do not get discount or free tickets, and food will not be provided.
So written warnings. So few NJHS members have received letters and envelopes, and we have received many emails and questions about this. So if you received a written warning, first of all, you were not on probation. There is a difference between probation and a written warning. So if you got a written warning, you have to, in 4 weeks, you have 4 weeks to do what I'm going to mention now. So you have to have stellar academics. That means you don't want to lean on to having a B in any of your subjects. You want to keep it up at an A. you need to have more than 3 hours of service. Like 3 hours is a really bare minimum, and it's not too hard to do if you're volunteering in school and so on. So you need to get more than 3 hours of service. So after this, written warning is dismissed by us. So like after we clear your written warning and your name is clear, we will monitor your record more carefully for attendance at meetings, academics, and completion of service. Buzzword, brownies. Dismissal letters. So few NJHS members have received dismissal letters as well. So if you receive a dismissal letter, you are no longer in NJHS, and this also prevents you from joining NJHS or NHS in high school. If you have any questions about this, see Ms. Leek. We will be monitoring your previous account, but we'll no longer count your service, meeting attendance, or so. Thank you for watching the meeting watching the meeting. So the meeting reflection. To receive credit for the meeting, complete the meeting reflection located on the website. Make sure you read questions carefully and answer all prompts. If you only answer part of a question, we're not going to count you. Questions answered incorrectly will not be counted as complete. Thank you for watching.